morning, students. So today we will start Geography chapter 6, that is Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. So first, natural vegetation. What is called natural vegetation? Natural, that means you understand that happens naturally without any interference of human being. Vegetation means different kinds of, different variety of vegetation, that is maybe forest, maybe grassland or tundra type of vegetations, that is plant kingdom. And wildlife means animal kingdom. First of all, we will discuss about natural vegetation and then the wildlife. So here is a short story of Salima's visit to Himachal Pradesh, that is Manali in the Himachal Pradesh. She went on a school excursion along with some of the friends or you can say the classmates of the school. On the way, she has noticed the different type of vegetation as she started to move from the plain region to the mountainous region, to the foothills of mountain, that is plain region. She has found a different variety of plants, different types of plants. As she moves in the mountain to the higher altitude, she found the shape of the plant is getting changed, and as high she went, she find the variation in the plant kingdom, and finally she understands that due to change in the altitude, that is the height of the place, the shape of the plant, the type of the plant is changing from the mangrove, from the normal plant to the coniferous or to the tundra type. What is this all coniferous and tundra type, that we will see one by one. But here you should understand that the growth of plant depends upon basically three factors. What is this three factor? That is temperature. As you will notice that near the equator, between the tropics, the area receives high temperature because of the nearness to the sun, that you have learned in classes, that sun gives the direct heat, and these are the hottest place in the world. So according to the temperature, the tallness and the broadness of the plant will change. Second is moisture, rainfall. If the plant kingdom do not receive enough water, heavy water, the growth of plant will change. If the area receives heavy rainfall, the growth of plant is very high. Suppose in tropical region, you might have learned about the African continent. Almost entire Africa is situated in the tropical region. So Africa is a land of forest, very dense forests are found, but at the same place you will find the grassland is also found, in which a variety of animals are found. And in the Africa only, the world's largest desert, that is Sahara, is found, where there is very little vegetation. So it is the moisture. The Sahara desert do not get enough moisture, that is rainfall. Whereas the forest, rainforest receives very high rainfall. That's why they are called Barsaban also. So that we will discuss later, but you should understand it is the temperature, then moisture, and third is the type of soil, or you can say thickness of soil. ठीक है, थिकनेस जितना गहरा होगा, so I hope you should understand that although the area receives temperature as well as moisture, but if the soil is not favorable, as I have given you the example that in Sahara desert the soil is sandy, which do not support the growth of good vegetation. Yes, the plant that needs very little water, like cactus, that can be present in the desert of Sahara or anywhere in the desert, or the plant that has thorn that can survive. But in the plain region, as you can grow the rice or wheat or different types of crops in the alluvial soil, that you cannot grow in the desert region. So, three factor is very important for the growth of natural vegetation. First of all, I repeat what is called natural vegetation. the vegetation that grows in an area without any human interference is called natural vegetation. And the growth of natural vegetation depends upon three factors: temperature, moisture, type of soil. Again, as you have discussed now, we have already discussed about Salima's tour to the Manali, that is in Himachal Pradesh. As she is climbing on the higher altitude, the type of vegetation change. As I told you, in the plain region, in the foothills of mountain, there is different kind of vegetation. That is the vegetation that has broad canopy. Canopy means ऊपर का जो हिस्सा होता है उसको हम कैनोपी बोलते हैं. लेकिन जब हम माउंटेनियस रीजन में जाते हैं तो क्या होता है, कनिफेरियस टाइप ऑफ, कनिफेरियस कोन से और ऊपर जाएंगे तो और भी ये कोन शेप हो जाएगा. और जब हम पूरा माउंटेनियस रीजन में जाते हैं जहाँ एरिया ड्यू टू high altitudes, if it is covered with the snow, there you will find little vegetation, छोटे छोटे पौधे, या पूरा आइस से हो सकता है कि कवर्ड एरिया हो. जैसे हमारे यहाँ लद्दाख में आप चले जाए, बहुत कम वेजिटेशन पाए. So, as I told you, this is the three factor that determines the growth of plants. And also there are three types of vegetation. The first one is, depending upon the three factors, temperature, moisture and type of soil, there are three types of natural vegetation. Forest, I think you understand what is forest, jungle. That means there is a lot of plants in a particular area and the place receives good rainfall and temperature. Without rainfall and temperature, the tree cannot be tall or broad and the area cannot have the forest. So depending upon these factors, dense and open forest are grown. ठीक है, forest may be of different type. It may be very dense, less dense. So depending upon the three factors, that is moisture, temperature and the kind of soil, the forest can be of different types. But forest means the area which has a lot of plants together. Second is grassland. Grassland means घास के मैदान. Naturally, the area which receives less rainfall compared to the forested area. जहाँ पर वर्षा कम हो, वहाँ अगर सॉइल सुटेबल है, टेम्परेचर एनफ अवेलेबल है, तो ग्रास लैंड होगा, मतलब बड़े बड़े पेड़ नहीं होंगे, छोटे छोटे पेड़ होंगे, ग्रासेस ज़्यादा होंगे। एंड थर्ड इज श्रब और स्क्रब। श्रब्स और scrubs, it is generally found in the very high latitudes, altitudes, मतलब बहुत ऊंचाई पर, or the place where there is no enough rainfall and soil is also not favorable, as you can say either cold desert or hot deserts. So generally thorny bushes or tundra type of vegetation, these are called shrubs. So Salima was sharing her experience of Himalayan trip that is found in the Himalayan regions with her father. Her father visited various places in the world. He told Salima about his observation of the variety of vegetation in different parts of different continents. He mentioned about coniferous forest on the subpolar region, thorny bushes in the desert, thick tropical hardwood forest in the humid region, and many more. Salima realized the Himalayas had almost all variety of vegetation which one can see while moving from the equator to the polar regions. ठीक है, इक्वेटर से अगर आप ऊपर की ओर जाएंगे तो कहाँ, यहाँ नॉर्थ पोल है और ये साउथ पोल है। तो एज यू आर मूविंग towards the high latitudes, high altitudes, both latitudes and altitudes both are the factors that determine the growth of plant. The changes in the type of natural vegetation occur mainly because of the change of climatic conditions. Let us get to know the different type of natural vegetation of the world with their characteristic feature and wildlife inhabiting there, मतलब जो जंगल के प्रकार हैं पूरे वर्ल्ड में अलग अलग जगहों पर, और उसमें रहने वाले जीव जंतुओं के बारे में हम लोग पढ़ेंगे वन बाय वन. Okay, for today this much only. Now tomorrow we will learn about forest.